It's 9 p.m. in Freetown. Good evening and welcome to News Hour Live on the Sterling Broadcasting Corporation with me, Daphne Kimamakoli. In this edition of News Hour, we bring you updates on the outcome of the SLPP National Delegates Conference. Leon Stars is soon on their way to Cameroon after the selection of their final squad. And in the 5th edition of the Sierra Leadership Award, Statistician General Professor Usman Almami Sanko is decorated with an award of distinguished management ability. All this and more plus sport and entertainment in this edition of News Hour. But first, let's take a coronavirus preventive message. Make sure you get yourself vaccinated and stay safe. President Julius Maada Bio has been re-elected as the Sierra People's Party flag bearer for the 2023 elections. The endorsement of the president took place during the party's National Delegates Conference at the Bo City Stadium. The National Delegates Conference started a few months ago with zonal elections across the country. Hawa Mosie now reports from Bo City.
The National Delegates Conference of the SLPP is done every 3 years to elect new executives that will run the affairs of the party. This has been the usual process of the party since it was established in the 1950s. President Julius Maada Bio, after his endorsement for the next coming election as the flag bearer, commended the party for the confidence reposed on him, adding that the Sierra People's Party was a family party and they should continue to be united as one. He called on the delegates to vote wisely and elect the candidates of their choice. President Julius Maada Bio told the SLPP staff that he would make sure that he takes the party to the 2023 elections with sound victory.
With great honor and humility, I accepted to lead the party. And again, made only one promise then, and that is the promise I'll make to you again today, that when I leave the SLPP, I lead for victory. Nobody knows the APC better than I do. I've beaten them before, I've beaten them again, and I will beat them again. That is what political party is about, to win elections. And when you have a winning candidate, why go searching elsewhere? So today, with great pride and honor, I accept the leadership, and I want to assure each and every one of us, when we have the opportunity to talk to you again, I'll be talking about discipline and cohesion within the party. That is all we need to make it in 2023. Again, great humility, I accept the position of flag bearer.
The national chairman of the Sierra People's Party, Dr. Alex Prince Harding, described the delegates conference as a long journey since it commenced, but thank God it has happened, and commended supporters who have been active in different party activities across the country. He noted that the delegates conference was here again to elect new executive members to run the party affairs and appeal to them to vote efficiently. Dr. Alex Harding expressed thanks and appreciation to President Julius Maada Bio for his strong leadership and ongoing developmental strides, especially the free quality education that has gained access for over 2 million children in the country.
We are going to elect the warriors, because politics, I say, is a gentleman's or a lady's game played on rough terrain. Normally you don't have prisoners. So we need to present to the world those who know the games, the dynamics of politics.
National Secretary General of the Sierra Leone People's Party, Umaru Napoleon Nkrumah, gave a detailed rundown report of the party affairs and activities for the past 3 years from 2017 to 2021. In 2017, the party gathered in Kenema City to elect their executive, which took the party to 2018 elections with victory. The National Secretary General told his audience that after the executive elections, the flag bearer elections were conducted in Isakat School Hall, Wickensie Road in Freetown, where President B emerged as the flag bearer of the party for the 2018 general elections. He thanked President Julius Maada for fulfilling most of his campaign promises. He updated the party that a lot has been done during their tenure, providing microcredit for thousands of supporters in their different constituencies, regions and districts to cushion the unemployment rate amongst the youths. He said the party headquarters office was currently under renovation and other party offices as well in the regions and districts, adding that over 20 by-elections have been conducted and the party had won 16.
Your Excellency, Sir, Honorable Vice President, Madam First Lady and distinguished delegates, the Sierra Leone People's Party has participated in 26 by-elections since the general elections of 2018. I'm delighted to report that after the 26 by-elections we have participated in, the SAPP has won 16 of the 26 by-elections. Your Excellency, Sir, and our Deputy Leader, today I'm pleased to inform you that you have political representations in all districts in the regions of the country with the exception of Bombali district. Our approach to these elections have been swift and robust, and with the support from the leader and deputy leader, we have made tremendous progress in areas we never had any precedent. This is a testimony to the great work of our president and our party.
The delegates conference has already commenced with the legal affairs position, publicity secretary, imam and chaplain. Robert Kowa Esquire won the legal affairs 2 position and Lahai Lawrence Lima won the publicity secretary position again. The incumbent for the imam and chaplain couldn't make it. SABC TV News Eye in Freetown, Hamasuri reporting.
More news from the National Delegate Conference at Bau City. Dr. Prince Alex Harding has been re-elected national chairman of the ruling Sierra Leone People's Party after securing 529 votes. In his speech, he thanked God and delegates and asked all to come together as elections is not far. He said the party next conference will be held in Kenema. Other elected officials are Deputy Chairman Alpha Mohammed Kalon, Secretary General unopposed Umaru Napoleon Nkrumah, Deputy Secretary General Robert Chakanda, Publicity Secretary Lahai Lawrence Lima, Organizing Secretary Jeffrey Mustafa Moje, Deputy Organizing Secretary Alassane George, Financial Secretary Francis Anderson, Internal Auditor Augustine Tomi, Treasurer Martha Kanabo, Chaplain Francis Lahai, Imam Fuad Sharif, Legal Advisor 1 Anthony Boywa, Legal Advisor 2 Robert Kowa, Legal Advisor 3 Ibrahim Fayasawane. And now, let's go to what's making news on social media. After a long absence of 25 years from 1996 to 2021, Sierra Leone will return to the elite of African football for the Total Energies AFCON 2021 tournament in Cameroon. For this special occasion, head coach John Kista has published his 28-man squad. The publication of the final squad has sparked up various reactions. Esther Samoa has the details.
So please, gentlemen, please.
3 weeks ago, the Sierra Leone Football Association in a press release published a provisional list of 40 players, of which 28 of them were to be drawn from that squad to represent Sierra Leone in the AFCON competition. Amidst the delay, the final list has been made known to the public after it was announced at the Leone Stars camp on Thursday night by the SLFA executive. Musa Noah Kamara, Saidu Mansari, Prince Barry, Saidu Fofana, Abu Dumbia and the 3 goalkeepers are among the 10 home-based players who made it to the list. Kweko Davis, Augustus Kagbo, Alusain Koma, Abubakar Samura, Christian Moses, Wadnen Strasser are also among the players who missed out on the final list. Notwithstanding, these players will be given a takeaway package.
We have about 28 men. We've spoken. Our men are in high spirit. Of course, it's not an easy thing to do because if you come this far, you expect to represent your country. But the rules of the game doesn't work like that. If it is 28 men, it has to be 28 men. And the list of 28 men from the technical team has been announced. And the rest of the guys who did not make it will have a return home package. And we expect Sierra Leoneans to recognize them as heroes.
On various platforms, people have been critical of the list. Nonetheless, the selected players are hopeful of making a mark in the competition.
It's an exciting day for me, the family and the fans.
This is a dream come true for me, my family and my fans. I got my call up due to my outstanding performance, and I am pretty sure of representing my beloved nation well. Expect the best from Prince Barry in the Nations Cup.
Promising we'll do the best and try to represent the country well.
I am super excited to represent my country. I have worked and trained hard, and my inclusion in the team means more hard work. I am super optimistic of putting up a brave show in Cameroon.
I'm very much happy. First of all, I want to say thanks to everyone. We made it possible for this to happen because it has been a long day. We all have been waiting for this day today. I believe our people of Sierra Leone are very positive. We as well as the players, we are positive. We are going out there with all our might, with the grace of God, because I believe with God all is possible. And we are very positive.
Leone Stars will face defending champions Algeria as well as Equatorial Guinea and Ivory Coast in Group E. Esther Samora, SLBC.
Organized by the Corporate Events Limited, the 5th edition of the Sierra Leone Leadership Award has decorated Statistician General Professor Usman Almami Sanko with an award for his distinguished management ability. Julian Koma has the full details.
I want to present this award to Professor Usman Almami Sanko.
Outstanding performance and commitment to leadership are few of the descriptions the Statistician General received from Sally Kone, Secretary to the Selection Committee.
The leadership of Mr. Professor Usman Sanko is exceptional, and we award this award, the Sierra Leadership Award, for an exemplary leadership, outstanding performance in the public sector, and commitment of excellence and socio-economic growth and human development in Sierra Leone.
Professor Usman Sanko said in everything people do, they should endeavor to put in full effort.
one has to first thank God for all of this.
Yeah.
That I and the institution generally and my team are being recognized, because you cannot do this alone. It's not possible. You must have a team that you work together with, and for you to be recognized in the process.
Previously, the Statistician General, Professor Usman Alimami Sanko, had bagged another award as Commander of the Order of Rokel for his contribution to socio-economic development. SLBC News Hour, Julian Koroma.
While we're still on the festive season, our reporters went around the capital city for citizens to send their New Year's wishes. Our reporter Dennis Fraser was at Dworzak and Pademba Road.
I pray that the Almighty Allah will forget them, especially family, my loved ones, my customers, and the beautiful people out there, and also the viewers and to the SLBC team. I want to send a special request for me, Musubangwa, Medaliwena Ikisabangwa, popularly known as Amapu.
I want to wish my mommy on that of the media for Sierra Leone, which is SLBC, Sierra Leone Broadcasting Corporation. I want to wish everybody happy New Year and many years. I want to say God thank you for your life, for everybody in life that they can't be. I want to wish they can't be. I hope that God hands to be upon the country.
I send this request to my mommy and my daddy, the Sisi family, Alester Wood, and my lovely wife winner, Safia to Sisi, and my daughter, the winner, France, and Precious, and the entire nation.
The country, happy New Year, and I wish my family up, my mom, Mr. Bartholomew, I wish her happy New Year, and Merry Christmas to her. Auntie, I will say I right now, and then I sick bed, you know, well, I wish you God, yeah, next Friday, right now, I'm going to get me say it right now.
I wish the country happy New Year 2022. God make we see 2023.
Really kind of receiving. Happy New Year 2022. All with long life everybody. I want to wish from a salon the blessed happy New Year 2022.
At the Wii Salon, happy New Year and prosperous 2022. And I wish each and everyone United Progressive Attack happy New Year. I wish Aleje when I'm boss happy New Year. I wish my brother Olu James happy New Year.
Every happy blessed New Year, especially the managing director, M. of Yonko. I want to with all the staff them the blessed happy New Year and a prosperous one to all the staff, the good neighbors them, the business partners them, the customers them, and all Sierra Leoneans like that. Next year will be a blessed one. Happy New Year, and wish the progressive unity and service happy New Year, and wish the best hip-hop rapper of this country. Happy New Year. The best mama in the world, happy New Year and prosperity to the one and only daughter. Here we go. Happy New Year.
From Dworzak and Pademba Road, we joined Fatima Kamara and Esther Sako, who were at the Central Business District, and people were excited to give their New Year's wishes. Let's listen to them.
Stephen Elongi Mamo, the National President Photographers Union of Sierra Leone. I want to thank God for all we do. Spend the Christmas peacefully in the country. I mean, a lot of concern in the country. We don't spend and peacefully. But equally so, we move to 2022. I mean, I hope say we will continue with MPs, the stability we will enjoy during the Christmas day. Because normally, this festive season, we get a lot of problem. I mean, they jog phone, they start people, they run out of people there. But this is a real experience than they. I mean, want the government for still maintain this kind of peace and stability where it don't maintain during this festive season.
I mean, Fatima Sajajwa and pizza that is sell. I pray so that the country fine. Country fine for everybody. I pray so that the country go fine, it go sweet. Things become normal because right now it's not easy. Pass God in grace. Now in the make this. So I pray for me picking there, let God give a long life and well body.
I'm married. I wish long life, well body. Good luck for this new year with the tap of the family. Let God help me. God guide me and protect me. Let God make one day and do before we. Let us sorry for we.
Because I bring the card. I do for exchange Charles with Sakasinis junction. So I wish for that God bring good thing in our country. The good thing in the country, I hope say the nation will get and the family will get the enemy.
Mina Adama Bagua, Mina Chisha. Mina the country na na mysterious because when I am born, we're not gonna wait for go. We dey pray that this country will better. That we get peace and salome. That to the least man, the grassroots person, we will forget what they eat every day. Mina me wish down there for this country.
My name is Jibril Sise. I do business now house. ODM normal is known as ODM Bonafu sell base. For me, I tell Allah thank you. Then say go to my own family then back. We tell Allah thank you. And we tell Allah thank you for we country again back. Never mind sick no over. Come we then we thank God. Some of whom is sustained, then a lot of people are not sustained. We pray that this sick no again at this country. There ain't no church, none of my family, there ain't no church. Anyone will be said, I'm a partner and I'm a business partner and I want to do business with me. Lala continue to get more. Then we pray 2022. Lala make this kind of trouble no again anymore.
The Creole Descendants Union, KDU, in Texas, in the United States of America, continues to demonstrate its commitment towards education back home, year in, year out. This year, the union has provided scholarships to the less privileged and brightest Creole pupils in Freetown with over 90 million loans. Jonathan Turner reports.
Elementary, high school pupils and tertiary students received the 8,000 United States dollars, which is little over 90 million, as support to boost the education of the young Creole generation back home. The Creole Descendants Union KDU of Texas Scholarship Committee member Madam Yoni Edwin said the aim was to motivate Creole children to reach their academic zenith. Madam Edwin pointed out that those in college will be supported until they finish their various courses, while those in the elementary stage are supported based on their academic performance.
So we go through and look at that. So every year, and if they do not do, because that's what I said, like last year we have some that are not here now, because if you didn't do well, we won't take you again. You have to meet those. The most important thing is the report cards, and you have to meet up with that. And like I explained, even there was one that used to be first in the class, then all of a sudden he got like 26 out of the class. But because the parents intervened and said these people are working hard, so the next result that child brought, he came third. So you see, we need that support again from the parents.
Clifton Kake of the Beacon High School thanked the union on behalf of his colleagues for the laudable support. He assured them that the cash support will be utilized for its intended purpose.
It boosts us in many ways and helps our parents where they fall short. We are grateful. May God bless you and provide it. To my colleagues, as you can see, we need to keep improving and concentrate on our academic work. To be of no use to me,
not to give thanks to Mommy Daphne who brought me into this scholarship. Once again, I say thank you.
This is undoubtedly a huge boost that the Creole Descendants Union, KDU, of Texas in the United States of America is making towards the educational sector in Sierra Leone. Hear in, hear out. The honors on the pupils now to make the best of these efforts by taking their studies more seriously and become the next members of the Creole Descendants Union. For SLBC News, Jonathan Turner reporting.
18 African Americans have flown into the country, and this is the 5th batch to have come to test their roots in Sierra Leone after DNA testing. Amidst their zeal to come home, they have registered a commitment to invest into various sectors in the country. Jonathan Turner was at the Lunge International Airport during their arrival.
The drumming reflects the typical African culture to celebrate and welcome their own. And these 18 African Americans were honored to have stepped their feet on the soil their forefathers left unwillingly during the era of slavery centuries ago. Their arrival is not the usual touristic tours, but one with great affection to invest and develop their motherland, Sierra Leone.
I run a trucking business in the States, and we have various people here that has businesses as far as health. We got folks that's in nursing. We got various fields, so we would like to come here and do those things here because we're getting to the point now in the States where it's very saturated. It's overpopulated in certain areas. So we feel we can come here and really utilize our talents. So we're definitely looking to come to Sierra Leone, maybe start transportation, maybe restaurants, maybe sports bars, we're looking at schools, daycares, maybe some clinics. So we're definitely looking to do a lot of business and commerce here in Sierra Leone.
The move of African descendants to trace their ancestral roots to Sierra Leone is a laudable one. The Ministry of Tourism and Cultural Affairs will help them identify their tribe or ethnic group.
And you will know Sierra Leone because we will take you around, and we are known for one thing, that Sierra Leone will like strangers. You people are not strangers. You are Sierra Leoneans. You are our brothers and sisters. We are welcome you people into our folds. Therefore, please don't kill the dream.
For the next 2 weeks, the 18 African Americans will experience the exciting beaches, scenery mountains, wildlife and other rich and important historical places of ancestry.
So they will be going to town tomorrow to do a city tour of the entire Freetown, and from there the tour will continue. The next day they will be doing tour of the peninsula, and from there they will continue and do another tour of the provinces. They will be visiting Makeni. In Makeni there will be naming ceremony for those who are Timis. There will be naming ceremony in Bo for those who are Mendes. There will be naming ceremony in Kenema also for those who are Mendes.
Following the traditional rites of receiving the African names, it is expected that they will be conferred Sierra Leonean citizenship. For SLBC News, Jonathan Turner reporting.
The head of Mission German Embassy in Sierra Leone has officially opened a state-of-the-art third branch of the Columbia Davis Memorial Funeral Parlor at Laka in the Western Area Rural District. The new facility has full complement of a funeral home. Ibrahim Samora tells us more.
To the glory of God, this building is consecrated by the Right Reverend A.R. Wilson.
Everyone living needs a funeral service at the end to eternity. This funeral home will be the fourth of the Columbia Davis Memorial funeral parlors in the country. 3 in Freetown now and 1 in Bo City. This fourth branch here at Laka would mainly provide mortician services in the far west and its immediate environs. The state-of-the-art funeral parlor has facilities like a cold room that would accommodate 60 mortal remains, a showroom, chapel, mosque, washroom, carpentry workshop, offices and staff quarter. Proprietress Columbia Davis Memorial Funeral Parlor, Junita Macaulay, said she extended her services in that part of the country due to the growing demand of its customers to have in the far west.
The city is moving westwards and people are having trouble to take the corpses down to Circular Road or Wisconsin. So I think there's a need for it. It's a full complement of a funeral home.
The Right Reverend Thomas Wilson, Anglican Bishop of Freetown, lauded the proprietress of Columbia Davis Memorial Funeral Parlor for her continual determination in serving the dead with respect and dignity, saying only God would reward her.
When other business are saying things are bad, business is bad. I'm not talking about funeral home business, I'm talking about business holistically. Some people are closing down their business. By God's grace, you today are the eyes of this champion. This is the champion. This thing that is happening in the world, you are opening a new branch.
According to the proprietress, race course would now serve the Farabi community and the East, whilst the home at Twahil is meant for Central and West Freetown. Ibrahim Samura, Freetown.
The Commander Joint Forces of the Republic of Sierra Leone Armed Forces, ARSLAF, Major General Peter Lavon and other members of ARSLAF have ended a courtesy call to soldiers at 12th Battalion Kabala and Sinkunia in the Koinadugu and Falaba districts. Kadiatu Kabo went along in her report.
The Republic of Sierra Leone Armed Forces has the primary mission to defend Sierra Leone territory from external threats. In a bid to achieve that, ARSLAF needs forces to secure Sierra Leone's border, land areas and territorial waters. This is eventually the work of the Joint Force Command that ensures smooth planning and conduct of ARSLAF deployment. The Commander Joint Force Sierra Leone Armed Forces, Major General Peter Lavahu's visit to officers and personnel deployed in Koinadugu and Falaba districts from other ranks was a show of gratitude to them in order to interact and empathize with them.
It's a way of bringing command down to the men, and you realize that they have left their families for quite some time. They are here working. And as commanders, we need to show gratitude to them, and this year I've decided to come with my team so that we interact with them, empathize with them, so that we see exactly how they feel on the ground.
Falaba district is just a mile off the Sierra Leone-Guinean border. The constraints to penetrate the region are enormous. While commending the move of the Joint Force Commander, Lieutenant Colonel Amidou Bundu Munu, commanding officer of 12th Battalion, pleaded for the construction of a mini barracks in Mongo, the headquarters town of Falaba.
Recently, I've just deployed personnel in Mongo, the capital city of Falaba district, and my challenges for the 2022 is to make sure we have a mini barracks in Mongo, and the brigade commander has assured me that is going to happen in the near future.
The cordiality of ARSLAF and the civilians in Kabala and Sinkonia, where ARSLAF has bases, is evident. Paramount Chief Mangasuri Jawara II at Dembelia Chiefdom in Falaba district appreciated the visit.
The visit of the military is not a surprising one. This is just to reinforce our relationship, the military. To us, we do not see them as military officers. We see them as our brothers and sisters. Because since they came, the place has ever been peaceful. And we as chiefs, we are happy to be with them. I know each time they came around us, we feel very safe.
Some of the private officers who have never had the opportunity to wine and dine with the Joint Force Commander, Saliyo Armed Forces, revealed that the visit was a good example of leadership and it has motivated them the more to continue serving the country.
I feel happy for me to all celebrate this Christmas here. So
I am happy because we had the opportunity to celebrate the holiday with our bosses. It is my first time to witness such celebration, and I am happy I did. Such action by them will motivate us to work hard and also serve as encouragement for civilians who may want to join the military.
Help me back so that we come to them do they will get the talent for me to join the army.
I appreciate. We're very much glad because
we are happy and we appreciate them for coming here to celebrate Christmas with us. We are really proud of them. This has motivated us to continue working hard.
It's because they motivate with the personnel that we know bearing, of course, the civil-military relationship.
Christmas celebration was evident in that part of the country. The Commander Joint Force Saliyo Armed Forces, Major General Peter Lavaho, showed a sign of humility by serving junior soldiers food during their end-of-year party. SLBC News are Kadiatu Kagbo reporting.
It's now time for news around the African continent. Sudanese security forces on Thursday raided Saudi-owned Al Arabiya television and its Al Hadat news channel in Khartoum and confiscated their equipment. CCTV footage of the raid shows security personnel attacking employees. The Dubai-based satellite television station announced that several of its journalists were injured in the attack. The raid came moments after Sudanese forces had fired tear gas and live ammunition at protesters rallying against the October 25th military coup in the country's capital and elsewhere. According to the Pro-Democracy Doctors Union, 4 protesters were shot dead in Omdurman, a northwestern suburb of Khartoum, during the protest. The doctors added the crackdown has now seen at least 52 people killed in protest-related violence. Authorities in Cape Verde have imposed a ban on end-of-year parties as it scrambled to contain a surge in coronavirus cases. The country's Prime Minister Ulysses Correa El Silva announced that the country was returning to a contingency situation requiring a negative test for access to restaurants and banning gatherings. Cesar Federico, who operates a bar in the capital, Praia, was supportive of the new measures. The biggest loss would be if we were to host an end-of-year party and contribute to making the health crisis worse, he said. Last week alone, the country registered more than 500 new virus infections, an all-time record. Authorities have also made it compulsory to wear masks in public, but some have criticized the measures as an overreaction. The bulk of Cape Verde's COVID cases have occurred in the capital, Praia. Since the start of the pandemic, the archipelago has lodged nearly 40,000 COVID-19 cases. Participants in the National Conference of Refoundation presented as the final phase of consultations prior to the election and a return of civilians to power in Mali proposed Thursday in Bamako to extend the current transition from 6 months to 5 years. After successive coups in August 2020 and May 2021, Mali's ruling military had pledged under pressure from the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, and parts of the international community to hand over power to civilians after after presidential and legislative elections initially scheduled for February 2022. But the junta led by Colonel Assimi Goïta had finally informed ECOWAS that it was unable to respect the agreed timetable. In mid-December, ECOWAS reiterated its demand for elections on February 27 to return power to civilians and threatened the junta with new sanctions if the timetable was not met. The participants were in favor of extending the transition period in order to carry out the institutional reforms that will allow for credible, fair and transparent elections. The deadline put forward vary from 6 months to 5 years, said the document read at the end of the conference in the presence of Colonel Goïta. The conference participants also recommended developing new military partnerships with military powers and disbanding all militias and integrating them into the Malian army. Well, as for news around the African continent, it's now time for entertainment and sports news.
Hello and welcome to the entertainment news. I am Maria Tudukuri. In this edition of the entertainment news, Elevate Sierra Leone is set to host their Miss Peninsula beauty pageant for the first time, and SLBC Entertainment Desk took the camera to entertainers for New Year's wishes. Pageantry has become an attractive business in the entertainment industry. On the 1st of January 2022, Elevate would stage their Miss Peninsula beauty pageant, which aims at empowering young people at the peninsula. The entertainment desk had an interview with the founder of Elevate.
We need a little bit of help in another department, which is the pageantry, because I can see how my brothers and the struggle in the ladies and too.
So what's the package in it? What's in the winner go get forget and?
Well, like I say, it's a different thing, and it's more about female empowerment and creating that opportunity for everybody. So everybody get a prize, even to the person with.
The last person.
I'm not the last person. Everybody's the winner. So, but the first prize will be $1,000.
Okay. And
the second prize is $500. The third is $300. Then everybody gets to get something.
Tell us first about the dates, the venue.
The date will be January 1st, and we want for locking that date for every year. January 1st of every year by God Empire.
Who's that?
King's Empire.
So, what's the bigger vision from here? What's the big one?
The bigger vision is, like I say, when I become, I watch one or two pageantry where they do. I see say the girls in the left out. Most of them just do then some they get a vision, they want to take serious. So I want to encourage them in a way wherein I will create that for me to fulfill them their passion, their dream.
And now to New Year's wishes from our entertainers to their fans and loved ones.
Hello family, friends and fans. We are now in 2022, and I want to continue to wish all of you a happy and blessed new year. Pray that God will take control inside this new year, and we all will see the end of harm in peace, love, and prosperity. Thank you very much to all of you for supporting me in my career as an actor.
Hi, hello everyone out there. This is Al Mansal, Mr. Glam International Sierra Leone 2021. I just want to say a happy, blessed 2022 to all my friends and fans out there for your support and love and kindness that show me all through this 2021. I wish you guys all the blessings and all the love, all the joy for 2022.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have in this edition of Entertainment News. I have been yours truly, Maria Tudukuri. Keep watching the SLBC and a happy and prosperous new year.
All those were New Year's wishes from Sierra Leone and entertainment. Now let's know what's happening in the world of sports.
it's Sports Updates on the News with me, Abdul Kadir. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, as a way to foster good relationship and bid farewell to the fans, Leon Stars have played to a 1-1 draw with the Premier League Gold Stars at the Shaka Stevens Stadium. The match came at a time when the senior national team coach John Kister is preparing to announce his final 28-man squad ahead of the AFCON in Cameroon. SLBC Sports follows the story. The dress rehearsal match between the two sides saw great exchanges as a free-flowing game that provided spectators with so much to cheer about. Leon Stars were impressive on the breaks as they secured their opening goal in the second half of the match, courtesy of LA Galaxy forward Augustine Williams. After the match, he gave his reaction.
Collectively, we're trying to get there. So I think coming here, I was really fit to come here because I knew I was going to be really hot. So I had to prepare myself. So I think there's so much room to improve. And just me being here, they might have to take us home. Step by step, so I'll be ready.
On the other hand, the combined Premier League team proved too strong with exciting display as East End Lions forward Mohamed Dabo scored the all-important equalizer for the combined Stars. As a young player, I feel fulfilled for scoring the equalizing goal against Leon Stars, and I wish the team all the best of luck. Football fans across the country are on tenterhooks as the nation awaits Mr. Kister's final 28-man list announcement. And now in the international scene, we'll bring good news in the world of tennis. Novak Djokovic has withdrawn from Serbia's ATP Cup team. There is also doubt surrounding his participation in the Australian Open. Novak Djokovic has been an informed player with excellent playing skills. That's your sports. I'm Abdul Kabir. Thanks for watching and see you next time.
Well, to end the news, a recap of the main points. While the SLPP unanimously endorses President Bio as presidential candidate for 2023 general elections, Dr. Prince Alex Harding has been re-elected national chairman of the ruling Terlum People's Party after securing 529 votes. Leon Stars is on their way to Cameroon after the selection of their final squad for AFCON 2021. And in the 5th edition of the Sierra Leadership Award, Statistician General Professor Usman Amamisanko is decorated with an award for distinguished management ability. Well, that's all. Thank you for watching. My name is Daphne Kimamakoli. Keep watching the SLBC if you can. Good night and a blessed new year.
You're watching the SLBC on Channel 31, the authentic voice of Sierra Leone.